Champions with 65 points, Coach Corey Faust and Glenwood.
I knew it was her.
What was going through your mind then?
In my mind, I was thinking that I didn't want to repeat of what happened at Drake Relays. I knew that at Drake Relays she kind of edged me out on the last 100, and I didn't want that to happen. So I told myself that if I was going to cut up on that last 400 mark, that I had to run hard, and I couldn't let her get back to me on that last 100.
The feeling of winning against that strong field, even though you got another race left here.
I think that feeling is super great. It's like a learning experience because, a year ago, 2 years ago, I would have thought I would have just been only doubting myself. And you got to realize that every girl on the field has some sort of doubt in their mind. Why would you let other people scare you when others are so intimidated by your potential? I just didn't want to go out there and have any doubt. I wanted to be able to have confidence in my race that I could do it, and whatever happened.
Given the results of Drake, how much you've been thinking about this race, and how much does this one mean to you?
I think this one means the most out of all of them because, being in a state where you could run the 22nd fastest time ever and still get 5th is just insane. You don't see that every year, and so being able to be in that state, and not only be in that state but have some of those runners in your own class is just insane. And so winning this was something that I had on my mind a lot. It was probably the race I focused the most on.
You had a chance for 4. You've never done that before. That's probably something that is a big goal of yours. I guess I don't want to put words in your mouth.
Yeah, it's definitely a big goal of mine. It's one of those top shelf things along with winning a Drake title. So I got that one in the bag. We'll see if we can pull this one off. And if it doesn't happen, then it wasn't meant to be.
We'll talk with you then.
Thank you.
All right, one last track interview here with Jeanette Schraft. 4 for 4. You've never done it before. What does it mean to you?
It means the world to me. Coming in my freshman year, I never thought even one state championship would be something that was ever on my plate. And I was always told, you've got a shot at getting all 4 of them. And last year it didn't happen. We had a good 3K runner in my class. And this year I think was probably even the most challenging year because not only did we have good runners in the distance category, but we had good runners in all the distance categories. We had a good 3K runner, we had a good 800 runner, and a good 1500 runner, and we had fast people in the 4 lows too. So I definitely just had to push myself in all 4 of those races, and it was something that was really challenging.
And you didn't have a track either. Tell me about trying to work without a track.
I did one track workout this entire year, and it was my pre-meet workout for state. I did repeat 400s, but other than that, we were in parking lots. We ran inside the school, went on long runs. I did a lot of cross training in the pool. So, just getting on track after not training on one, it just makes me feel so fast and energized, and it keeps me from getting burnt out, makes me feel ready to go.
And I know the team race is important to you as well. I know you were second by yourself last year, but this is huge for your team. Can you speak to maybe what that means?
Just being able to have a team that wants this as badly as I do, and being able to see them work hard every single day in practice and being a part of that, it's amazing to be a part of something that's so much bigger than myself. And it makes me want to run even harder because, it's not just for myself anymore. There are other people that are depending on me, and it's just an amazing feeling to be able to start the weekend off strong for them and finish it strong as well.
One more. Sum up your high school track career.
It was a whirlwind of emotions. There's no other sport that I think could provide someone with this many ups and downs. The flow of success, the chart feels like it's doing this, it's supposed to do this, but really it's just this. So as long as you keep working hard, which is something that I try to do throughout these past 4 years, then good things are going to come. Good things come to those who work hard. So
Congrats, been a pleasure.
Thank you so much.
Schultz, one of the seniors on this Glenwood team, clinched the championship. You guys are highly emotional. I understand that. Take me through that, though.
We have worked really really hard, like preparing for this and doing all the little things right. And we were all super excited, and we knew that we were really, really close, and that every point mattered, and we knew that every person played a really big part in this.
Coming into this, you guys, I'm pretty sure you knew the score and the story there. Did you guys have a pretty good eye on Wahlert?
We definitely had a pretty good eye on Wahlert, and the other team we wanted to stick with, they were surrounding us, so that helped us a lot.
What does this mean to you in your senior season? I know there's a lot of, Jeanette obviously scores 40, but there's a lot of other girls that did the part too.
I am just so happy, not even about like winning, but to win with the team that I have. They're just all really amazing.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Coral Matheny, freshman for Glenwood. All right, were you on the anchor there? You anchored, so you have a pretty good eye on Wahlert there?
Yes.
You tell me about, going into this, knowing what you needed to do to secure the championship. What did Coach say to you, or did he say anything?
All Coach basically tells us it's all about heart. You run your best, and whatever the outcome is, God planned it for that. So.
All right, you were part of some other scoring as well, but that 4x2 was an interesting one. You got a DQ, and then there was an appeal, and you get those 4 points back, which ends up being huge. Tell me about that and what the whole experience of that.
So we changed our steps for our 4x2 just so everyone would get it in like even spots, so we'd have like same splits and everything. So going into that, we were a little bit nervous, but we were confident at the same time. And Jada handed the baton off to me, and I was probably about 3 steps in the exchange zone, so getting disqualified just didn't make sense to us. So the whole time we were just confident, and we weren't down on ourselves because we knew that we got it.
Awesome. A lot of different ways you guys scored. Jeanette obviously with 40, shuttle hurdle wins it. Ellie's in the hurdles. You had your high jump, some relays. How tight-knit is this group? What is this team like when it's not competing?
We are family, 100%. We support each other. We're always there, and no matter what everyone does, it's just it's such a family thing. So,
congratulations.
Thank you.
Jada Wilson, another member of the champion Glenwood Rams. What does that mean to you when I say champion Glenwood? State champs.
Oh my gosh, it's kind of been a running joke in our entire school almost, like since our basketball boys won last year, state champs. And I honestly never imagined we would come in here and actually win, but we did what we needed to do. We've been working really hard, and I think we earned it.
You had a 400 that you scored in. You were a part of that 4x4. Tell me about some maybe surprises either way in terms of the scoring this weekend.
Yeah, 4x2 getting fourth was huge. Obviously, we were going to try our best, but we weren't really sure. We were just hoping to place. That was awesome. And 4x1 kind of expected to make finals, or hoped we would, but not everything's going to go according to plan. So.
What did Coach Foss say kind of going into this to you guys about, the scenario? I'm sure you guys were well aware of it.
Oh, yeah. Honestly, our team motto the whole time has been every point matters. Winning by half a point, you can obviously see that. And so even when our girls get discouraged by, earning 1-2 points, we've been saying from the beginning, it doesn't matter. It's still points for our team. You still went out there and did your best. Nobody's mad.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Coach, going into a state track meet, when you try to win a state title, you probably have a map of what you need to get done and where you need to place. How did that look before and now after?
It never goes exactly like you plan, but we had a lot of key performances. We knew there were some things that you could tell we were probably going to score well in. Jeanette obviously is going to score some points, and the shuttle looked good. I thought the 4x2 would get what it was going to be, and then I was just hoping we had a lot of other things. I was hoping we'd go up and get some points, and we did. We didn't get them in all the events that I thought we might, but got just enough, and really thankful for the girls. A lot of clutch competitors, and obviously every point really matters.
Heading into that 4x4, what'd you say to your 4x4 team, kind of knowing what you needed to do there?
I actually didn't talk. The only one I talked to was Jada, and she was kind of like, well, we did the math. We got to beat Wahlert or whatever. And I said, hey, just compete. Do your best. I don't like to have them worry too much about the other stuff. The other people are there just to help us give it our best shot. And if you do that, let the chips fall where they may, good stuff usually happens.
I think Jada was the one who mentioned after, she said, boys won the state title in basketball last year. She said it's kind of that's what we're shooting for in most sports now.
Yeah, we've got a really just talented group of girls going through, but even more than the talent, they're just, they get it. They understand the process that it takes of being consistent and working hard, and being team players, I want to just put a shout out to Marissa Osdemore. She qualified 4 events, and I held her out of 3 of them here at state because she's been nursing some shin splints and had to make some tough decisions, but I really wanted to make sure we got all 10 in the shuttle, and she executed that. Some girls would fold and throw a fit, but she didn't, and that's just characteristic of all of the girls we have.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thanks, Derek. Appreciate your coverage.